During a recent WNBA game, Toronto head coach Sandy Brondello was caught on a hot mic referring to Angel Reese as a quote unquote protected species. Brondello apologized, saying that the phrase is commonly used in Australia to criticize officiating, not an individual, and said that she never intended to offend Angel Reese. Take a listen to the moment that everyone's been talking about surrounding the WNBA.
As she rolled over.
Sandy Brondello pleads her case. Carl Smesko has walked over closer to the officials. Meanwhile, there's theater.
So if you heard her, there's Angel. She's a protected species. Although she did apologize, saying, Angel, I'm sorry. Last night in the emotion of the moment, after 9 hours injury, I used a phrase I shouldn't have used, and I take full responsibility for that. My frustration was with the officiating, but my words unfairly put the focus on you. I also understand that my words carried an impact beyond what I intended, particularly for Black women in our league, and I'm deeply sorry for that. I've spent my career competing with, coaching, and learning from incredible Black women. I regret that my words caused hurt to a community I respect so deeply. I have a lot of respect for you as both a player and a person, and I sincerely apologize to you, your teammates, and the Dream organization for my comment. Although the apology was released before it came down, she was suspended by the league later that day. After the clip spread online, the conversation quickly shifted to the cultural context of the phrase and if that should change the consequence that Coach Sandy Brondello faced. Suddenly, everyone was an expert in Australian slang.
I'm sorry.
Never heard more explanations about a phrase from a different country. So, Ogan, whatever this person's name is, this feels like such an overreaction to the most obvious cultural misinterpretation. Sandy Brondello referred to Angel Reese as a, quote, protected species, which is widely used in Australian sport to describe a player/team that seemingly receives preferential treatment from the referees. There has never been any racial element to that phrase. Brondello showed grace and apologized anyway and was still suspended. An unserious outcome and a wild precedent. And then someone else posted this definition, the second definition of protected species. I would love to know what the first one connotates. Since we're jumping straight to the second one there. In any event, the suspension was served, and Angel Reese says she appreciated the league taking action.
First, I appreciate Sandy's apology, but I also appreciate the love and support that I have had for the last 48 hours. It has been very overwhelming with a lot of love and also other things, but I am grateful that the league did take action on what the situation had happened. There's no place for discrimination or hate in this league from anyone, from fans to coaches to players. And I'm just grateful that we are able to move on from the situation and just play winning basketball. The WNBA is supposed to be positive, and we are going in a great light right now. So I just want to continue that and move forward.
So what's your reaction to the suspension? Warranted or just a misunderstanding that the WNBA felt like they had to respond to?
Well, I think it was a vastly overreach, to be honest with you. I really do.
Okay, go ahead, E.
I just really think it was a vastly overreach for me, honestly. I mean, it's so funny when you deal with Angel Reese, even though she's a Baltimorean, like she's known for more than things other than basketball. Everything comes up about her is something not pertaining to basketball. It's either racism or it's even her beefing with Caitlin Clark, or it's just a lot with Angel Reese. But I really didn't think that it was anything racial, to be honest with you. I really didn't.
Okay. Dex, Ty, any other takes?
As I've heard a lot in life, this is America. You speak English. We're not in Australia. So I don't understand why you're using Australian slang to describe it.
Australian.
But we're not in Australia. We're in America. We're in America. And also, are you running around calling everybody else protected species? Is that a thing? Like you run around doing that? And Eric, I do get your point where you say like there's so much conversation surrounding Angel Reese, but this actually just isn't about Angel Reese. This is about a person saying this to a black person in general. She could say that to you, and I would still think that it's an issue. It's not because it's Angel Reese; it's because she said it in general, and it is wrong.
So let me ask you a question: Would there be a uproar if she would have said it to a white player? Like,
who? I don't know. She didn't do it.
If she said it to Caitlin Clark, it probably would have been.
Would she say it to a white player? Is the better question. Would she say it?
I mean, if you're going by the
it's never been called on a hot mic for Sandy Brondello before. I could say that.
And also, if she did do this before to a white player, as soon as the backlash and stuff started to happen, they would have jumped up and said, "She calls me a protected species all the time," but they didn't because she don't.
That's a good point. No one did come to her defense and say, "Oh yeah, she called me that last year." Like that. That's.
I do feel like it gets brushed under the rug a little bit though, because it is Angel Reese, and I think, not saying you're trying to do this, Eric, but I do think people say like, "Oh, she's always in something," and people do this thing where they be like, black women aren't protected and they're disrespecting and stuff, and this is actually a really good example of that. Like, this low key is like, let's brush it under the rug because one, she's black, and two, she's a woman. Like, she's always in something. Let's just not worry about this, and we got to worry about it because you can't come and run around saying that to nobody. Even if this was a white woman, you can't run around calling nobody no protected species. Who does that?
Like, God damn, it's not even really that bad. Like,
Ty, the suspension was served. Overreaction or no?
I'm not going to say overreaction. I'm going to say, I've never heard that before, so I'm happy to learn something, I suppose. I would like to check those sources. AI does a lot. You can go back in the internet. I want to know where it came from. I want to read it in a book. Like, I don't want to see it
like a published book that existed before 2026.
I want to see it in Australian literature. Like, I want to see evidence that this is commonly used to say what they said. Like, you can't
sure it is commonly used. I bet you'll find it. This is something that they commonly use in Australia to describe black people. And there's a word that's commonly used in America to describe black people. And you'll find that in the dictionary.
I mean, come on. I mean, to be honest with you, to be totally honest with you, the odds of them miking up coaches in Australia pro basketball is highly unlikely.
Well, they didn't catch her on her mic. They caught her on like the mic from like the broadcast. The broadcast. Yeah. She was just loud. She was over there by the bench, screaming, "She's a protected species!"
Like, stop touching! Don't touch that nigger.
Okay. Species with a hard S.
Oh, we counting the hard S's now.
Hard S. Yes.
Oh, you said a hard S.
You should have made the name of the show today, Protected Species.
Dex, are you making me stumble over my words? Be quiet. Honestly, I've never heard it before. I'm not saying that it does not. I don't really interact with a lot of people from Australia. I'm not going to lie. So I don't know that that's a thing. And I'm certainly not watching Australian sports. So I suppose the thing. I would like Dex said, I want to see some other times of you saying this before. Because if this is so common, I think we should hear it more often. I want to hear it.
The way that is super common. Like
that, because now that it came out that Americans are offended by that, we can now produce many, many videos of it being said and by other people and in other contexts. So I didn't even think about that before, but I'd like to see that.
She's been a WNBA coach for years. Like, this is not her first year. She won a championship with the Liberty like 2 years ago. Like, this is not her first year.
But I have heard that people in Australia really don't care for black folk over there.
We can't denigrate the Australians.
I wonder why a word
I have
like
no idea about their demographics.
We've never heard. This is all alleged.
Alleged, yeah. Okay.
Wow. I mean, but she did apologize. I do think that she should get credit for that, right?
Okay. Now, my next question is: should Angel have done any more in her response? Like, she did say she appreciated the apology. Should she say, "I forgive her" or "I accept her apology"?
Come on. We all know that statement was written. She ain't right. Come on.
Who wrote that? Angel? She was like sitting right there in front of all those people.
Are
you talking about Sandy's or Angel's? Which one?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Well, Angel's sitting there like she doesn't have a paper in front of her.
That don't mean they ain't coaching before they turn their camera on.
They said, "Look, protected species. You better remember these lines word by word, so you can remain protected." And because the way she spit it out, I was like, "Who was that damn publicist?" Because they got it in their brain quickly.
Okay. They got it down pat, bro.
She was talking normal, and then she went into that. It was almost like she had a teleprompter. Like she knew exactly when to go into the line. The racism, and whatever has no place.
Well, you have to answer questions every time you have a game with Caitlin Clark about any microaggression you might show. I mean, I think she's had a lot of time to practice.
She got it down. She got her plug racist down pat.
Caitlin Clark, that's a protected species there.
Yeah,
that is a protected species.
100%. Yeah. No racism.
They say in Australia all the time.